Old forts, empty places, make us feel small. They stand against time. Their stone walls have seen centuries pass. They have watched kings rise. They have watched kings fall. They have sheltered families. They have held prisoners. These places are filled with stories. Some of these stories are heroic. Some are filled with sadness. But some stories are strange. They are the whispers that remain when everyone has gone. Let us listen for the whispers from the walls. Our first stop is in the deserts of Rajasthan, India. It was built in the 17th century. It was once a thriving town. Fortress walls enclose grand temples, bustling marketplaces, and royal palaces. You can almost hear the echoes of a vibrant city. But today, the fort is famous for a different reason. It is known as one of the most haunted places in India. By law, no one may remain after sunset. Legend speaks of Princess Ratnavati and a magician who tried to ensnare her with a love potion. She saw through the trick, hurled the bottle at a boulder, and the enchanted stone crushed the magician. With his last breath, he cursed the fort so no one could live there again. Soon after, war destroyed the town. Some say the spirits remain, trapped by the curse. Visitors report cries, clinking bangles, sudden chills, and the feeling of being watched. But wind and echoes can mimic voices and footsteps. Nocturnal wildlife adds to unease in this remote landscape. You know, it's haunting. North of Prague, a strange castle rises from the woods. Houska Castle, odd from the first glance. Fortifications face inward, as if to hold something in. Folklore says a bottomless pit, a gateway to hell, lies beneath. So they sealed it, and built a chapel over the wound. Visitors report whispers, growls, shadow figures, even unseen shoves. But unsettling architecture primes the mind for fear. Stand over an abyss, and every sound feels sinister. The pit may be a natural cave, mythified over centuries. Still, the mind pictures what might crawl out. Would you stand one night above that chapel, alone? In the Venetian lagoon lies an abandoned isle, Poveglia. Its history is steeped in isolation and loss. For over a century, it served as a quarantine station for plague ships. Bodies were burned in vast pits, the soil blackened by ash. In 1922, a psychiatric hospital opened in the ruins. Tales speak of a doctor's cruelty and a death at the bell tower. The island is off-limits, buildings unsafe, ground unstable. Those who sneak ashore describe heavy air, voices, screams and moans, fleeting shadows, the feeling of being grabbed or pushed. Some say the bell rings, though the bell is long gone. With so much grief bound to this place, the mind reads every sound as supernatural. The real dangers, collapses, subsidence, are undeniable. Still, Poveglia's sorrow lingers. Some hear it as a warning, others, a whisper from the past. Charleville Castle, deep in an ancient Irish oak forest. Completed in the early 1800s, storybook grandeur. The legend of Harriet, the Earl's young daughter, playing on the stairs, sliding the banister, a slip, and a tragic fall. Since then, footsteps, laughter, and songs echo these halls. Visitors glimpse a small girl in a blue-white dress, and she vanishes. A tug on a sleeve. No one there. Caretakers leave toys, seeing Harriet as playful, not frightening. Natural sounds, wind, wood, vast acoustics, can turn small noises into phantom footsteps. Perhaps that's why Harriet's laughter carries history amplifying memory. It stays with you. For nearly 1,000 years, the tower has been palace, prison, armory, and scaffold. Its story, power, betrayal, bloodshed, mirrors England itself. Anne Boleyn, executed in 1536, often seen near her chapel. The vanished princes, pale figures in nightgowns, hand in hand. Echoes, costumes, and ambiance can be misread as ghosts. Cold stone, tight corridors, an intimidating atmosphere. Knowing the legends heightens every sensation. Even so, some sightings persist, generation after generation. Well, haunting in its way. Zvíkov, king of Czech castles, where two rivers meet. Its oldest tower bears carved, cryptic symbols. Here, cameras freeze, phones die, photos blur, strange orbs appear. People feel cold spots, dizziness, malaise. Legend names a playful imp, the Zvíkovský Rarashek, behind the mischief. Quartz and minerals can affect electromagnetic fields, troubling electronics. Wind can create infrasound, unease without a source. Old stone, modern tech, legend and physics entwined. So, a curious mix of old and new. We've walked cursed forts, sorrowful islands, and shadowed castles. Each holds history. Each tells a legend. In every place, two stories: what happened and what we feel. Wind, settling stone, strange fields, and the mind's quiet theater. The power of these places is the question they leave behind. If you stood alone in the silent halls, with only the wind for company, what would you choose to believe?